Europa Universalis 5 is a big game. Warfare, trade, building, laws, diplomacy, exploration, and everything else. But today, as the Crown of Castile, we must defend Iberia from the Muslim invasions, all while attempting to unite Spain with the threat of a jihad at any moment. Also, a massive thank you to Paradox for sponsoring this video. Make sure to use the link in the description to get Europa Universalis 5 for yourself. So yeah, today, for my first ever video on EU5, which I'm very excited about, we are going to have some fun playing as the Crown of Castile. Because if we have a look at the south of Iberia, we have Granada and Morocco, who are both Sunni Muslims. And look up here. We are close to being the target of an international organization. We can be targeted in a jihad. So yes, they can literally call a jihad on us. So we have to be very careful. But at the same time, I want to unite Spain, which we can do. We can form a new country. So we can go ahead and form Spain. But to do that, we need every location in Iberia to be owned by a Christian country or one of our subjects. And we need to own at least 74 more locations. I mean, will we get it completed? Who knows? I mean, like I said in the intro, this is a big game. And coming from CK3, there's just a lot more here to learn. And the first thing I want to do today is I want to take over Granada. What we could do, we could go ahead and create a casus belli. And to do that, we need to go to covert actions and build a spy network. And then once we have 20, we can actually create a casus belli out of any of these. But you don't really have to have a casus belli. We can just go to war on show superiority. And it does cost us some of our stability and stuff, which, you know, isn't great. But I think we're going to do it quite early before Morocco attempt to take Granada as a subject. So yeah, one of the first things we want to do is get our cabinet sorted out. So there's a bunch of different actions we can have them do. And then today we're going to be more focused on, like, I guess military and trying to get, you know, we'll get a bit of building done as well. I don't think there's anything too important for us to do, so we'll get one on stabilize country. That is going to help with our stability, because we might waste some doing the war without a proper casus belli. And then for our other one, I think we'll get a bit of extra legitimacy, and of course, we'll appoint some cabinet members as well. So they have administrative, diplomatic, and military abilities. So, you know, want to get a little nice range, but later on we'll have more slots as well, so we can, you know, better arrange them. So I'm going to start straight away building a spy network I want to build that in Morocco, so we can build up to 20 strength and then get a proper casus belli on them. But yeah, Granada's a different story. They seem to eventually get taken over by Morocco, so I'm pretty happy to just go straight to war with them and take it. The Kingdom of Portugal has declared us their rival, and so has Aragon. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could become friends with Portugal or Aragon, but you know, if that's how they're going to be, maybe we'll just fight them both as well. We'll see. I should probably look at making some friends, though. Maybe something like Naples could be quite a good friend to have. Or England. Yeah, you know what? I might actually go ahead and improve our opinion with England. And then maybe later on curry favors and get some favors with England. If we can become allies with England, that will be pretty good. Because England, I mean, they're pretty powerful. Yeah, I think there's no point wasting any time. We can just declare war against them for show superiority. Yeah, it's a waste of legitimacy, but I think we should rush into this and try and take as much of Granada as possible. So we don't need a casus belli, but it does cost us a bit of stability and stuff like that. But we'll deal with it. Declare war. Let's go. As you can see, we're down to 5 stability, but we should earn that back fairly quick. So yeah, we can just do a bit of extra spending on our stability, get it up a little bit faster. We're making enough gold. I don't mind spending 4 gold a month right now. So now we're at war. We need to instantly go over here and raise all of our levies. Okay, so now we're at war. We can right click this and we get a nice little war overview. So you can see all your units. You can see your enemy units if they're within, you know, not in your fog of war. And these icons, these are just all my levies raising. So we're going to have to let all them raise. And my navy one's raising there. We'll get our navy as well to go and block their ports. Get some blockades going. Okay, so we'll merge all of these. We have 44,000 down here. There's still a couple coming towards us, but they have 7,000 men in our land. So I think what we'll do is we'll split them in half. One half will go and start sieging, and then we'll have the other half then get some nice attacks in for us. Try and destroy their army. There we go. We caught them nice and easy. So we have this little war overview here. We can see the attackers here, us, and then the defenders up here, and all 3 of our, like, flanks. They're doing quite a bit better than us, actually. This is actually not looking good. Surely we're not going to lose. That's not looking good. Guys, you know, I believe we lost. How did we lose that? That's insane. Right, guys, we need to regroup. This is not how it's meant to go. Okay, so we are down 14%, but we're going to regroup. and make sure that never happens again. Okay, we're going to send all our units in again. So we've got 25,000 going in first of all, and then 21,000 coming as backup. So we're the attackers at the top again. Yeah, this time it's going way better. Yeah, we've wiped out their right flank, and as you can see, the other two flanks now are just falling apart. Nice. So we're going to go into the territory now and actually start sieging their land. We're down 9%. If we take a look, from 2 battles, defender ticking. So we need to actually start occupying some of their land now. Their capital is right here, so we can go ahead and start occupying that. We're still blockading their port, so their 12 ships are still stuck over there. There we go. As you can see, we're starting to actually siege and occupy their land now slowly. So the war should start going in our favor pretty soon. Yeah, the siege on their capital, of course, is a bit slower. It's a bit more difficult to do. It's been going on for 30 days so far. The next phase is in 18 days. It's got a 42% chance of failing. So we'll have to let that keep going. But we've got 2 more other armies here that can start sieging the easier land while we wait for that. I know it's still early in the video, but there's still so much I need to learn about this game. Like, I am going to say now, I'm probably going to do quite a lot of videos on EU5. Well, obviously, it's going to take me, you know, a couple of 100 hours to get pretty good at the game. So, not even pretty good, just understand completely everything. So, when I'm doing videos, there's definitely going to be some mistakes, and you'll be thinking, what the hell are you doing? But, you know, bear with me. Because, like, it's one of those games where there's so much. Like, it's exciting. I'm excited to, like, try and delve into it all, if you know what I mean? Yeah, these sieges, come on. Let's up the speed. Let's get 4 speed on the go. You know what? Let's get 5 speed. Off we go. Come on, get these sieges done. Please, guys. Oh, we did finally siege their capital. Nice. We're up 44%. Oh, how many siege this castle over here? Okay, so we can quickly now pretty easily get through the rest, probably. But just making sure we do 1 county at a time so we can always get supplies. Oh, okay, never mind. We don't actually need 100%. So we're on 99 still. This siege is taking forever. But if we go ahead and sue for peace, we can actually take all 3 of these counties, all these provinces, and they're happy enough with that. And it seems, yeah, we can even get a bit of extra money. So let's do that then. So as you can see, list of demands, all of those places go to us, and they give plus 14 gold to us for a while. So just like that, they are dealt with, but as you can see, Morocco still does hold a little bit of land over here, and they're not going to be a pushover like those other guys. So we got to prepare a little bit better for them. That's for sure. But let's go ahead, make sure we don't forget, disband all our levies, disband our naval levies as well. And what you will notice now, though, is the provinces I have just taken, they're not properly integrated. So what we have to do is, we could either go ahead, go to diplomacy and create a subject and like let the land go free. But of course, I would much rather hold the land myself. So if we go to our cabinet, we can actually have them start integrating a province. So you can see all of these provinces are not very well integrated. So we can start that. And to be honest, I'll probably do it with both of them to get these integrated as soon as possible. And even then, though, we're not going to be making loads of money from them anytime soon, because if we have a look at this map mode, we can see control. So the higher control, the more like levies and taxes and stuff you get from a place. So the closer to our capital, the more control. And how it's basically spread is if we have a look at the proximity to capital, the further away it is from the capital, the worse control it has. But what we can do to make that a little bit better is if we go on our capital, we can go ahead and build roads. They're not cheap. I mean, if we wanted to build roads down here, 860 gold, because obviously it's got to be built the whole way. Now, down here, 1,261 gold. But that will increase your tax you get from them as well, so it's something you do over time. So early on, though, I would really just recommend building in and around your capital, because the control is very easy to get up there compared to maybe building up down here and having to spend 1,000 gold just to get your money's worth. And also, yeah, each province has like a resource gathering operation, so like a main thing that they make. So ours in our capital is wine. Currently it is size 2 out of 5, and profit per level is 1.35 gold. Now to expand it is only 33. So I'm going to go ahead and expand that, and next to our capital they also do wine, so I can also go ahead and expand that as well. But the control and the proximity is not as good here, so we're not making as much money. So what I'll do, actually, I'll get a road built between them. And once that's built, we'll have more profit from our wine, and the proximity will go up. So we'll actually start making good monthly money from it as well. So 2 of our estates of our crown have decided to reward our good governance of recent years by making generous donations to the treasury. 199 gold. Yes. I will not say no to that. We do have a couple of problems, though. We do have some pops with needs. So if you look at our production, prop needs, fruit. So we could just build some fruit buildings. We need fruit, sturdy grains. Yeah, so there's a lot of demand for fruit. But look at that. We have fruit RGOs in our market. So we can go ahead and build that. How much is that going to cost, though? Only 33 as well. And profits per level is 2.65, probably because it's so needed. I'll actually add 2 levels to that, because that seems to be our only one in our area that will make fruit. And if your pops need it, let's go ahead and do it, eh? Okay, and we actually, right now, we have a Cortes possible, so it's like a parliament issue. So let's go ahead. The closer you do it to your capital, you become more like centralized, which I think is what I'd want. So I'll do it in my capital, and these are the things we can basically have a debate on. And the percent next to them is how likely they are to pass. So host army exercises will be quite good. Army tradition decay minus 0.1. And we gain plus 10 army tradition. So they get more experience. Increase ties to neighbors. So if this debate passes, we gain 5 diplomats. And the Dutch of Aquitaine gains 50 opinion. That would be quite good as well. Yeah, you know what? I might increase ties to neighbors. So let's go ahead and see if we can pass that. So we can see it up here. It's 48.68%. We might have some events as well that can change that. Ooh, the age of Renaissance. So we've now passed into the second age. And we have 3 options. Administrative, diplomatic, or military focus. And I mean, I guess war is going to be a big thing for us. So you can see the different things they give you access to in this age. No, levy combat efficiency, 10% is quite nice. Levy size, plus 10% is quite nice. Naval damage done, plus 10%. Army disembark speed, plus 20%. Although, you know, there's some nice things over here too. Certain guilds and stuff. But yeah, I think military will probably serve us maybe better. We'll see. I mean, if things go wrong, we tried. So the institution appeared in Genova. Professional armies. So yeah, institutions are like ideas that come from somewhere and they spread over the map, and then you can embrace them. And then you can actually unlock them through your technology tree. Professional armies is something we will want. I think later on, once this kind of comes towards us, we can get our cabinet members to help like embrace it as well, which will be good. Right now, we are making 35 gold a month. So I think we can afford to start exploring the west coast of Africa. So the northwest African coast area is going to take 116 months, and it's going to cost 10 gold per month. Not cheap. So who do we want to do it? I don't know if we have anybody that maybe has some good things for exploration. Not really. I guess we'll just send you then. You know what? Congrats. You have a job. I'll see you in many, many months, I guess. Hopefully with good news. Military divided. Opposing factions in the military are advocating different tactics. With no compromise in sight, we need to back one of them to end this bickering. So if we look at our realm and we go to values, so this is for offensive or defensive. So right now we are more offensive, which means we get more army movement speed, less fort defense, but better siege ability and assault ability. Then if we move to defensive, we get worse army movement speed, way better fort defense, more combat speed, a higher fort limit, but I think we must always attack. I think we'll stay towards offensive. And these are all things we can change around so we can see the effects of them all. And we can even get our cabinet ministers, if we really want to actually change our societal values, which is very nice. Oh, so there's currently a coalition against us. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, we do have 41 spy network now, though, strength in Morocco. So let's have a look at what we can do. We can sabotage reputation, sow disconsent. That's going to cost us 84 gold a month. Steal map. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, they have loads of maps we could steal. But let's see. How does a war look against them? Let's create the Casus Belli, or we can go for religious war. So that is going to take a little bit of time to create. Select target province. I guess we'll target this province right here. So this will eventually allow us to start a war with them, which will be more or less legitimately viewed by others. So that is at 7% so far. So it's going to take a little bit of while. Ooh, 266 gold, but one of our states lose 15% satisfaction. No, that's not. We need to make them happy. so we stop lowering their taxes. Like unlimited money glitch. Just be unhappy with your liege or your ruler, and you just pay no tax. Lovely. Wish it worked like that in real life. So yeah, the Black Death is slowly getting towards us now. We're just going to hold out, let it do its thing, and hopefully come out the other side. Okay. One thing I will keep doing, though, we got like 2,000 gold. We're still making decent-ish money. I might just keep upgrading our wine and stuff. We got more wine here. Let's just upgrade them. We got some fruit here. We did need some fruit, and it makes a good chunk of money. We got wheat. Yeah, we could always do with some wheat, right? Let's just upgrade. We got wool. Let's get all of these upgraded near our capital. And then what we can also do is I'll probably go ahead and have a look at building just some roads to these surrounding places. Don't need to go crazy with the roads right now. I wouldn't mind just expanding it a little bit, mainly to these castle holdings and stuff like that, so their control goes up and we start making some money off these buildings. We don't want to forget about our economy, right? Of course, we're focusing on war a bit, but it's not going to go well if we don't have an economy to back it up. We still have such a strong spy network in Morocco as well. Ooh. 170 odd gold or 15 prestige. I'll take the prestige. So let's have a look at what we can do now then. So we steal maps for the Sahara area. Let's do that. Oh, and it works instantly. Wow, I thought it would take a while. Supporting rebels and stuff will be a good idea, but look at that. So all of this is impossible, useless, but there's some land over here that's being occupied that we now least know about. And pretty soon, I think in 3 years, we will have explored this area as well. So we get a better idea of the coastline as well. But I think we should stop wasting time and start our war. Oh, my Casus Belli is gone. Oh, I think it expired. I think we'll just do... damn. We still have quite a big spy network, so fine. You know what? Let's create another Casus Belli then. Religious war. And we'll do this land here. So we'll let that finish and we'll go straight to war when it's done. Oh, there it is. We've now discovered the coast, but of course, we don't know about any of this still. But we do have an idea of the coastline. So we can get another exploration out. I might have a look though, is when we get another 40 spy network power. If they have map, they must have maps here and here, right? That we can steal. So I might have a look at that. Never mind them. We were creating our Casus Belli and they have declared war on us. The Anti-Castilian Coalition. So who is actually involved then? So it is me versus Morocco, Tuat, and Affiliate, butchering it, but let's prepare then. Let's get all of our units just to march straight south. Do we have, let's take a look, military, do we have naval levies? No, okay, they're already raised. So we're going to get them, I think we'll split them into 2 different armies and get them just to hold both sides of this for now. If we can hold control of this, that will be great for us. But we'll go on 5 speed, get them all down south, and we'll start sieging this land that they have down here, and we'll just keep an eye on them. If they come across, we need to jump on them. There we go. They did try attacking our navy, but they lost. And hopefully they were carrying some troops. That would be great for us. But yeah, we have gone ahead now then and sieged all their land over here. To actually get across, can they walk or can they walk here? Or are they going to use the navy? Okay, seems like they might actually just walk across that. Okay, that's good to know. So we're up 6%. We have defender ticking, which is 2.5. We've got some score from 2 battles and occupation and blockades as well. We can definitely win. So we have 23,000 men. They have 9. I'm kind of worried about crossing though. That's what worries me, is crossing this. Because we can't see. If they're here, we could end up in a bad spot. But I mean, do we just want to hold out and get the defender ticking? I mean, that's not very fun, is it? Let's just get one big army. Let's just send it. Right, what's the worst that can happen? Right, let's merge them all into just one big death stack. And... there we go. So shall we automatically transport the 4th army using our available fleets? That's what happened earlier, but for some reason, they could just walk across before. I don't know what the deal is with that. I might see if we can just get across quickly once, siege a county, and see if we get supplies from there. So our navy now will automatically transport our troops over, which is nice. Problem with that is they're going over bit by bit. They're already starting to starve. I think we can get our navy to distribute food, which I think helps with that. And they can gather food as well. So let's set them both to do that. And hopefully they'll distribute food to our military. I don't know. Yes, they're not getting food right now. Hopefully they're not going to run out straight away. Like I said, there's still some things I need to learn. Like getting supplies over here is something I need to learn. I'm assuming our navy can help with that, but I don't fully know. Oh, we're gaining food from the Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, perfect. I think we go for the fight. Winning a battle would be really nice. As long as they don't have like thousands of men behind them. See, it jumped up to 7k. But let's take a look. We're the attacker. It's going well. Their right flank should fall apart first. And then when that happens, our right flank will attack their middle, and their middle will absolutely collapse. Hopefully before ours. Yeah, perfect. That's going to collapse, and then this one's done then at the end. Yeah, nice. Look at that. Perfect. We're up 9%, 22% after that. But of course, we don't want to get greedy. Let's quickly siege this county, get our supplies back up, and just take our time. We don't want to rush into this. We want to make sure we win. I will change my formation a bit, though, because right now we have no right flank. So I think we'll increase the size of our right flank a little bit, so our formation is a little bit more balanced. It's still the weakest one, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world, but at least there's something there now. Should help quite a lot in our battles and stop us losing so many men. I didn't realize that in our first battle. Probably cost us quite a few men. I mean, the province capital here for this one has got to be this county here, but I think we just go for it. I think we just sack this one. It's going to be the capital as well. So we can actually siege around it without losing loads of men. Of course, we're down to 14,000 now, which is getting scary. Our Navy's supporting us a bit. You know, they're doing their thing. I would like to get peace, but we need a little bit more war score for that. So all of these new levies, let's get them all come down to the south as well. And now the other provinces are automatically changing to our control. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's something I didn't realize before. So now they're all automatically, yeah, start changing, which is really nice. And that means we can probably get Emergo once this has been taken to our control, so we have some supplies. Do we win that? I think we can win that battle. Let's go. Get in there before they unsiege that. Let's go. Nice. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. So again, we're the attacker at the top. Our left flank is taking a beating, which is really not good. But their middle flank is about to collapse. Or I guess not the flank, the center. Oh, their right flank's done. So then the middle one should go down really fast now. They got another 5,000 men now. Yeah, we got it. Nice and easy. I know we had a lot more men, but you've seen that battle at the start. You know? Doesn't always mean everything. But let's straight away now then go and siege this county capital. Oh, they've unsieged this. Let's see if we can get a peace now then before all that changes over. Yeah, they will accept that now. And can we take more land off of them? Okay, that's not bad. So we can get all of the land in Iberia and we can just get 2 little provinces here, which I'll probably just release as a subject. But that does mean there's a little bit of a gap here. So if they want to cross over later and fight us, we have, you know, just a little bit of a gap, which is nice. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. So we do have, as you can see now, these 2 provinces here, which will just go ahead. And I think it is... How do I do it? Create subject. Okay. Oh, historical subject. Or custom subject. We'll do custom subject, colonial nation, fiefdom, or a vassal. Yeah, we'll do a vassal with you. Never actually done this before. So I want it to be... We'll select you because you're pretty good. But where are you going? What even happened? Did that work? Yeah, they're insignificant compared to us. So that guy should now be a vassal. Yeah, he's a vassal of us. Perfect. So they control their own stuff. We don't have to worry about integrating them, which, as you've seen, can take a long time. And there's a nice gap now between us and Morocco. So let's take a look, then, at creating a new country. So, of course, all of Spain is now Christian. So that is gone. We just need 52 more locations. And I guess, I mean, Aragon or Portugal is in the chopping block. Portugal's a bit weaker. And I do kind of like them, though. So we have to decide between one of those. Well, that's terrible news for me. It turns out Portugal and Aragon are allied to each other. So if we want to try and go ahead and form the country of Spain, I mean, I don't think we can beat them both. Don't know if that's going to happen, which is tough because I want to try and do that. I'm not the best, like, you know, working my way around the diplomacy or getting the best tech. You know, I don't know all the best things now. So I'm a bit worried I might fall behind the AI, which isn't great. Of course, I still need to spend a lot more time in this game, you know, over the next couple of weeks, just learning the ins and outs of what I can. I want to do this. But the alliance is going to cause problems for us. Oh, nice. We can build the royal court in our capital, and that will give us plus 10% more crown power to bring in more power to us rather than our estates. So that seems pretty good. I think we should definitely do that. And we can also get the royal garden. So if it's in our capital, we get a bit more monthly diplomat and a little bit more monthly prestige as well. So I think we may as well go ahead and build that. As you can see, I just built a bunch more roads leading to some of my other capitals. Again, just to get that control up. So them 2 buildings will definitely be nice for us. We can also build hospitals, cathedrals, a fortress church. There's a lot of nice things we can build. I do want to get my manpower up though, but I think we need some other advances. I don't think we're there just yet. What I do want to get is professional armies. We need at least 20% to have been exposed to professional armies before we can embrace it. And currently 0.00% of our population has been exposed. I don't know the best way to get it over here. I know there's a cabinet thing, but I think maybe we need it in our land before we're able to do that potentially. Because I think professional armies surely would have things that would help with that. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to have that though. Maybe we need to wait and it'll slowly spread over here. I'm trying to see if any of the big nations want to get a royal marriage with me, but I'm having no luck. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to have a royal marriage with me, which, you know, is not ideal. Please, I want an alliance, guys. Somebody, please come to my help. Save me. Oh yeah, and I'm assuming, thanks to that building, our crown power is now 28%. So our actual king and stuff actually holds more of the power, which is good. I just want to build a bigger army, but we're only getting +2 manpower. So if we get like an extra regiment or so, I think we can drain that quite fast. I think I might have a look. So recruit regulars. say we wanted, let's just say, I think some armored horsemen would be pretty good. So if we got them, let's see, what does that do to my manpower then? Right now it's +2. Of course, you know, we want to keep some progress on our manpower. We don't want to lose it all. +1. So that's about all we can get for now then, which, you know, isn't great. Okay, nice. We can get a royal marriage with Brittany. I mean, they're not the most powerful people in the world, but it's something. And I was hoping that would mean they would like an alliance, but no, -12 border dispute. Well, I just want one ally, you know, just someone to back me up. But no, nobody. Unmarried children, I'm very aware. But, like, if these guys don't want alliances, well, what's the point? We do have a casus belli right now against Portugal because they insulted us. So they have about 10,000 men. These have about 13,000. And I think levies-wise, we got 27,000, which is nice. We can't really recruit any regulars, but we have 3,000 gold. So we could maybe hire a mercenary leader to help take over Portugal. So we could really, if we wanted to, go to war, I believe, right now. So if I just stop building a spy network over there, get my diplomat back, hopefully. Yeah, we can go ahead now and declare war. So we have better military strength, but they have better naval strength. Kind of want to beat them. I don't know if I'm capable of, because I'm not even the best. But you know what? We said we're going to try and make Spain. We've done quite a bit of building as well. Before we even start this, let's look at our capital. We've built up quite a few extra buildings, plus 18 more luck. Built up our wine. We've done quite a lot of our control as well. If I have a look at proximity, I built quite a lot of roads, mainly to the north, to try and get these castles a bit closer. So the control is, you know, slowly spreading out. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's perfect. It's far from it, but you know what? It's something. Oh god, this could be at the end of it. If we lose, that's GG. Like I said, this is my first video on EU5. Don't expect magic. I still got a lot of learning to do in this game, but the one thing I will say, I have really enjoyed my time in it so far. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, not show superiority. Don't we have the insulted us? Oh yeah, that is that. Okay, let's go. We have declared war on the Kingdom of Portugal. Let's hope our preparation's enough. The countries on the defending side are Portugal, Aragon, and Mallorca. So yeah, we have nobody to call in our side. We already have blockaded ports. Let's get our navy together. Let's join you up. Make sure you have a captain. And maybe try and stop this army. Yeah, you got it. They should win that. All our levies are raising. See, this is a problem. We're in the middle. We won that naval battle, though. That's really nice. They have 17, though. So maybe getting a bit scary. Right, let's get... this could be a mistake. But I kind of want to just do a big push through Portugal. Maybe try and get their capital. The problem with that is Aragon is going to push us. And if we split our army in half, I don't think we have enough men to defend each side. So we kind of need to see how they play it out. Yeah, can you maybe go and defeat those? Perfect. Right, everybody get down here then, as fast as you can. And let's just jump straight on this county here. So it is a castle, it has a fort level. It's going to take a little while. We're still winning the naval battles down here for now, which is really good. The longer we can stop their navy from even destroying our port, considering they have the stronger navy, the better. Right, what we're going to do over here then, we're going to station the besieging army, and the rest of you, there's 8,000 men there. We need to go up and defeat them. So we are leaving 1,000 men here to siege. It is risky because, of course, if there's another army here that we can't see, then we're in big trouble. But I guess we got to do what we got to do. They have 250 men up here as well, starting to siege our land. I want to win this first battle, and then we'll split up our army and try and get a nice big siege. We'll have some sieging armies down here in Portugal, and if things go well, our main attacking force winning battles for us. But how is this going? It's not looking great. We're the defender, so we're at the bottom. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. That flank's gone. The middle's going to collapse, and then this side will collapse just after. Perfect. +7 war score. See an army of 5,000 there just attacked our sieging army and defeated them. But we have 12,000 right next to them, so let's get straight in there. This army, you can start sieging this one. We should win that battle, no problem. I'd hope. Yeah, their right flank's about to collapse. As soon as you lose one flank, yeah, you're in for some bad times. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm obviously doing something wrong. Come on, guys. I believe you can siege. Come on, we need this. Like, they siege a lot quicker than us. Maybe they went for smaller provinces, ones without castles, maybe? Like, maybe we should go for a town instead. Yeah, let's go for the town. I think maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe castles at this point, without the right equipment, maybe just take way too long. But we did just liberate this up here, which is good. So all of this land will go back to us. We can go for this location now as well and liberate that. Obviously being very aware that they could have 18,000 men here. Right, going well so far. Please don't be a massive army on here, please. Okay, nice. Okay, we sieged that town. So yeah, maybe we should start going for like... So like this is another one here. Like the location. So if we take that, I think we'll get all the ones around it as well over time. So that's probably what we should start doing. And then maybe we can focus on castles later on. Hey, see? I'm learning. Slowly. Very slowly, it seems. One thing I was going to ask, I was meant to ask earlier in the video. I want to ask what your first playthrough is going to be. Obviously, the map is massive. But yeah, I kind of want to see what you guys are going to do first. And plus, it'll also give me some ideas as well, which is nice. Oh, never mind. Aragon's army is marching through our land again. We have to keep an eye on them, though. If they're not going near our capital, though, and they just siege like a province or two down here, I'll allow it if we can get Portugal's capital. That's probably worth it. Plus, they're going to surely start suffering some attrition eventually, going this far into my land. Yeah, look, they're sieging here now. Oh, we got it then. We just sieged their capital. That was easier than I thought. Their army is getting close. Let's get into one big stack and let's meet them in the middle. Let's go for them. We have to go around this mountain here, it looks like. I don't know why we're going around, but we are. Let's chase them down. We got Portugal's capital now, so we'll start getting all the land around Portugal. But they are starting to siege our land, so let's go and get them. Let's see if we can catch them or not. Because this would be a big battle, I believe. Like this is both of our main armies. This could go either way. So the Crown of Aragon, why are they winning so much? Oh no, what's going on? Why does they have like a lot more men, it seems? Come on, guys. Get in there. Come on. Oh no, we're getting absolutely destroyed. Come on, you cannot lose this. This is our land. We know it better than them. We have twice as many men. Then maybe they must have more professional armies because this is embarrassing. We got destroyed. Okay, well, how about we sue for peace then? How about that? Does that seem like a good plan? Okay, you know what? Maybe not the most successful thing in the world, but we're taking a good chunk of Portugal here. So let's just get peace. So as you can see, we took all of those little counties there and took a couple of provinces. So you know what? We expanded a little bit. And if we have a look now at forming the country, we're a good step closer. But like if Portugal didn't have that alliance, they would have been done for. It was all thanks to Aragon that Portugal still exists. Okay, so we're about to unlock peasant levy. So it seems like we can raise levy armies that when they're disbanded, they do go back to like the normal pops. So I think we'll try that. We're just going to try and get some military innovations and we'll see what happens. We've been building up and stuff. So we'll see what happens now in a couple of years. We're just going to build up, see if we can get a bit more manpower. Because it's not looking good right now. All thanks to Aragon. Why do you have to have an alliance, eh? This thing here, where is it? It's easy to find on Portugal. Here, this thing. Worst thing ever. We do not... Why? That's ruined my day. Truly. Wait, what is this? First rebellion against Castile. The Duchy of Granada just declared independence from us. I don't think that's happening, to be completely honest. I mean, I didn't mean to go straight into a battle. I didn't have my commanders set up, but yeah, we won that anyway. So how about no? Let's just start marching. Let's get their capital. Let's go. Come on. All of us go, 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 go. Yeah, easy. We haven't even got commanders set up. They have like no men. So to be honest, I'm not that worried. But we're going to merge them all. Station besiegers, I guess. And then we'll do another attack down here. Station some more down here. I'm going to jump on all of their like province capitals. No, problem with that is, yeah, they do eventually just attack us, which is really annoying. But fair enough. There we go. We caught their army. It shouldn't be too difficult to defeat them. Okay, so we have men on all their capitals at this point. I guess we're just kind of waiting for them to be sieged, which sometimes seems to just take a while. Yeah, there we go. They're all starting to fall now. So up to 93%. And any second now, this will be over. I definitely need to work on my siege speed, though. It's very slow. There we go. We can enforce that. And I guess, yep, we'll take all that back. Thank you very much. Send demand. Why? We cannot offer top maximum war score. Or can I not? So we only seem to do 2 of them. So if I do that. So they did get away with something then. Granada did. they kept something. I don't know if there's something I could have done better there. Don't really know then. Because I would have assumed if I won, I would keep everything. But I guess not. But now we are draining 4 manpower a turn. I don't know why. Not ideal. You know what then, to have some fun before we finish today, because like I said, I don't want to do like a quickish video, just to show some of the mechanics, have some fun, show off the game a little bit. But of course, I still got a lot of learning to do, so we're going to be doing that later tonight. Because I definitely want to do a lot more videos on this game, but there's just a lot to learn. So I say, to end today, let's just go for it. You know what, if we lose, we lose. We're just here to have some fun, right? So all of you get to this castle. We've done quite a lot of building up today, as you can see. When I'm not at war, I am making about 50 gold a month, which is pretty nice. Right, I'm going to split my army in half. One of them is going to focus down here. The other one is going to probably just defend from the little Aragon armies that keep popping out to siege our land. Yeah, there we go, just like that. 12,000 there, which is kind of scary. And they're a bit more powerful than my 14,000. So what I might do is just siege a couple more towns over here. Actually, you know what? I think we can defeat them, right? Let's not be stupid. Let's all get together. Let's merge up into one army if you're going to let me. Perfect. We have a good commander on. And let's check our formation. So we are 12,000 on the right, 10,000 on the left, and 5,000 in the middle. Doesn't seem like the best plan. So let's get some more units over to the middle. We want the middle to kind of be the strongest one, right? We'll leave the one on the right slightly weaker. And then the left flank and the middle flank is a bit stronger that way. And I say we just go for it. I feel like we can win, right? And if we can't defeat this army, they must have like better, like the regular units, like the proper professional army compared to our levies. But I don't know if we're able to know that from this screen. Really, a lot of levies. They have some armored horsemen. Again, a lot of levies. Yeah, it seems like mostly levies with some crossbowmen. So I don't know. I feel like we can win. Let's see. All right, come on. All my trust is in you, army. That's green now. That seems promising, right? Right, come on. This army, this battle, I mean, is so important. So we are at the bottom. So yeah, their right flank is about to collapse. They have no reinforcements left. So their right flank, their left flank, they're done. They're done. Easy. Okay. That's what should have happened the first time. 10% war score as well. And we're probably just going to hunt them down, right? Get their numbers as low as possible. Just keep chasing them. If we can keep catching them, great. Plus 22 war score. And we wiped out that entire army. So let's get over to Portugal again then. And let's get some sieging done. Oh, where did you get that army from? They must have got some mercenaries. Run. Let's all get together. Do not get caught. Do not get caught. Please don't get caught. Keep running. Keep running. No, you're going to get caught. Okay. Okay, the rest of you meet up then. We're going to fight. Okay, that was a bad idea. But you know what? We're up 79% still. Let's see what we can sue for this time. You know what? We did well until they bought that other army. I think maybe we need better casus bellis to get more land off them. Maybe you can get like bigger claims and stuff later on. But I don't know. We're getting quite a lot of land off Portugal right here. So enforce that. We got all of that off Portugal. I'm sure this is not the most efficient way of doing things. But Portugal, I mean, it's barely even there anymore. It's the same shape, I guess. We're just slowly eating the north side of the country. Yeah, I think for today then, we'll leave it there. Remember, this is sponsored by Paradox. If you do want to pick up the game for yourself, the link for that will be in the description. But yeah, definitely expect, probably maybe the end of the week or next week, I'll give myself a bit more time to learn some more of the mechanics. And I'll probably maybe try some live streams as well. That'll probably be a good way to learn. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.